Every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I...
Hi guys, it's Shell and I'm back with a video about my skincare routine as well as beautiful but affordable makeup. So right here I'm just talking about what's going on with my skin. I've seen some patches that I'm not so happy with, so that's just what I'm explaining. I think the patches are mostly due to diet, and I have been juicing and it helps, but it can't get rid of every blemish. And then so I do have some dark spots. I'm starting out with the Nutregena Deep Clean Micellar Water. It's a purifying 3-in-1, and the 3-in-1 benefits basically clean underneath the skin. So I made that face because I put too much, and you really don't need a lot with this. Like this, a little bit goes a long way. It leaves your skin feeling very, very clean, and the benefits are just, your skin feels amazing. So I thought my skin was clear, and then I used that and I was like, okay, it wasn't as clean as I thought. So it gets under the surface, and right here I'm just talking about the 3-in-1 properties. I will link all the products I used in the description. This is the Physician Formula Rose All Day. Again, with this product, a little bit goes a long way. I know that there are big bottles of this, but I also know that I am not going to try a full-size bottle of something until I know it works. So that little sample was I will include the price. Now with this makeup, I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I got that from Ulta, and it was about at the most $8. It was actually very, very affordable, and I love that about this makeup because the finish is beautiful. Like, it feels like I have on nothing, and I wouldn't say it's as good as my Fenty foundation, but then again, for the price point, it's amazing. The second part I used was my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I really love this. It feels great. I'm stabbing myself in the eye. Don't do that. But it was only $6. The price point is amazing for how well it goes on and how little you need to actually use. It's amazing. So don't judge me for my makeup application techniques either. So this foundation and concealer combo work really well for my skin. I think I chose the ones that are my skin color because that makes the most sense. I noticed some makeup artists that are makeup artists of color go a little bit lighter than their skin, but for me, the goal of makeup is to look as close to my natural skin as possible. So I do have a summer and a winter shade, and I will talk about that in later skincare videos, but definitely this combination works for me because I feel like it looks the closest to a no makeup look, and that's what I was going for here, just with the foundation and the concealer. I'm talking there about my e.l.f. brush cleaner because it's important to wash your brushes if you want to have clear skin. Piling makeup on top of makeup is not only a disgusting practice, but it's also very germy, and that's because your face has stuff on it. Even when you think you've cleaned it, like before I used that micellar water, I had cleaned my face and I done like everything to cleanse the skin, but that went under the surface. So using a brush cleaner is important. Here I'm just doing my brows, don't mind me. I went extra. I used the brow wax and all of those wonderful things. And here you can just see me coloring them in. I got the brow kit for very cheap. It was probably like $8 at Ross, which is an amazing price point for brows. Like, it gave you a full kit in tweezers, brow stencils, 2-in-1 brow pencils, brow highlighters, all of those wonderful things were included. And there were brow brushes and shadow brushes, so really good for the price point, I would say. So here I am just filling them in, probably too dark, but it's okay. It's gonna look beautiful in the end. So here I'm just going in with my Sephora concealer. It was $14. I wouldn't have paid that personally if I was in my right mind when I bought it. But I just wanted a concealer, and at the time I was like, I'm not buying another Fenty product right now because I needed to save my money. So I was like, I'm gonna grab this one. And I thought it would be perfect to include in this video because it's affordable makeup. It was $14. Here I am with my eyeshadow primer, and again, I'm poking myself in the eye. Don't do it like that. I was just trying to rush because I had somewhere to go. Don't be like me, people. And then I'm just taking my shadow brush and blending it in. I know that's probably violating like every makeup application technique. And this is the Morphe Stunning Vibe palette. For some reason I couldn't spell. It's Morphe actually. It's Morphe. Now this is the one I splurged on. This is $25. This was a splurge, but it's totally worth the price point because you get all those shades and they're very, very pigmented and it will last you forever. So here I'm just applying. I start with a nude looking color. The reason why I'm using something generic as nude looking is because they put this film on the inside of the package with the names of the shades, and then once you've used it more than once, eventually you just take that thing out and you ignore it. So I'm going in with a color that looks like a coral color. On camera it comes off a little pink and I'm okay with that. But just so you know, it looks more like a rusty red. Then the next shade that I'm gonna use, so I used the tan, then that one, the rusty red, and now I'm just going in. I know in my inner eye I'm going to use a pink, and then I used a purple on my outer eye. So then it leaves some residue on your skin. So I'm just going in and trying to clean up my lines with that. But it leaves residue on your skin. You can see it under my eye a little bit in this video, and I cleaned that up before I left. And that was my final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Find me where the wild